California in the house today. I feel really special about that because not only is it California in the house, it's a birthday.
That's true.
So it's a double treat with a triple shot on the
Triple
end.
shot.
Yeah, you're the triple shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Actually, the truth of the matter is, both he and I are from New York City. Oh, I'm from New York City. He's from upstate.
Oh.
I'll let that slide. I'll let that slide.
No, I don't know where he's really from.
Where are
Yeah,
you
no.
from? Where upstate?
No, I'm from Rockland.
Oh, don't you hate when people call that upstate?
It is upstate.
It is upstate, but like upstate is like Buffalo,
Syracuse.
Syracuse, Albany.
Rochester.
Rochester.
Yeah,
Rochester.
exactly. But we are in NYC, which
That's
is
right.
pretty much the capital of the world.
That's what I always
Indeed.
believe.
It is. You know, no matter how you look at it, it really is. And I mean, I love everywhere in the world,
Yes. And we love San
but
Francisco.
I do. Yeah, so you're in San Francisco. What brought you out there? Rice-A-Roni?
It's a San Francisco treat.
It is.
No, it's kind of a long story. The story of me going to San Francisco is too long to tell.
Is it a love affair? Did you
No,
leave your heart
God,
in New
it
York?
was, it was actually a friend of mine who had a love affair. So that's kind of how that one broke down.
And
I
that's
got-
why you
I
went
got
out. It's
dragged- I
always
got
love
dragged
that.
in
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And he followed after about a year and a half later.
So you knew each other
No,
here?
we didn't.
Ah.
He was going to NYU, and we were running in the same circles all down here. And
Like what circles? Like the fun clubs?
fun clubs and
Pyramid clubs.
Pyramid.
CDs,
Did you go to Berlin back in the day? Mud Club?
Mud Club.
Yeah.
Danceteria.
Danceteria, for
Danceteria,
sure.
yeah.
I was into Limelight.
Slime Light?
Slime Light.
Yeah. Exactly. It was
The
the
Cat
Slime
Club.
Cat Club.
Mhm.
The Ritz?
Love
Did you go to the Ritz?
No, but my girl who's here, she's actually down at the Double
The
Down right now.
Invisible Girl?
She's here, but not in the building.
Okay.
She used to work at the Ritz.
I worked at the Ritz.
Did you?
Oh, you guys made a minute each
did.
other then.
Maybe.
Nice.
Oh,
We'll
maybe
talk
it's
about
going to be
that
one of
one.
those New York moments.
Oh yeah, it's a big love fest.
So-
She's actually from Canada, but she lived here in New York for several years.
Okay, so you were saying how you went to San Francisco.
Yeah, and then he moved out somewhat thereafter, and he's the one that founded the show. And it started out as a news program, really. And then
Like what
descended
kind of
into
news?
health.
Like
Alternative
Access Hollywood news,
No,
or
no.
like
It was
uh,
political. really.
Barack Obama news? Like
It was
what
just
kind of
alternative
news?
news.
Live back
Mitt
then?
Romney news? Like what
Yeah,
kind
right.
of news? What kind of news? Like
Well, there was the first Gulf War protests were happening back in '91.
all right, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, you go.
That was January 17th. I know the day of the
Yeah,
Gulf War.
right.
That date is a standout day in my mind, and
So
I
there
have,
was a protest.
I know that date.
Yeah, the first protests were in San Francisco. He filmed it, and that was supposed to be reality check.
How long had
checking-
you been out there? I'm so sorry. I interrupt a lot, and I get
That's all right.
tons of hate mail for
Interrupt
it.
him all the time.
I do.
Please do.
It's
It'll be
something.
more interesting if you interrupt him.
I do, and I want to slap myself most of the time, but I know while it's happening, it doesn't bother me until I watch it after. But
Right.
you know, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
All I was gonna say is, how long were you in California before that?
About a year.
Okay, you know how come I know January 17th?
Mhm.
Because my daughter, who I
Ah.
just told you, who's graduating college next week,
Whoa.
Congratulations.
ah,
Yeah.
was born October 17th, and that date was 3 months to
Later.
January. So my baby turned 3 months old on January 17th,
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
she's 3 months old and the war is happening. Oh no, that's
Right.
why I remember it. But we went to San Francisco that year,
Oh.
and that was the date of the earthquake, and there were
Right.
T-shirts. I survived October
That's
17th,
right.
Right.
and that's why.
Yep.
Sure. Yes.
So were you there for the earthquake?
I was.
And
That's
so was
what
I
I.
was.
You were
Yes.
there?
That's a whole wacky story in
I
itself.
was there for a year before he moved back.
Oh.
So as
You're
it,
gonna have to watch
as,
the rest of
as
this
it turned
online.
out,
It's on the episode.
he was doing a show. It was airing on local cable access, and I saw this sign at a club I frequented called the Paradise Lounge, which is no longer there. And I see this sign on the wall, and it says, "If you enter the premises, you agree to be filming for reality check TV."
Ah,
And
okay.
I was like, I gotta find this guy. Whoever is doing this, I want to find out more about this show. I was just intrigued. I like the name, and at the time I was a DJ at a club called Bonnie Jagogo, which is still going. And I invited him to come down. He was partner at the time, this guy Mocha. Come down to Bonnie Jagogo and film and put it on your show. And you know, it was perfect for what we were doing. It was very underground. We wanted that vibe. So he came down, and I think it was that first one. Was that the crucifixion one?
No, that was, it was supposed to be the snake.
Snake.
The snake, because I remember there was a sign out front that said, due to restrictions from animal control, the snake will not appear tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wow.
That was part of the whole shtick for the night.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. So, so Bon Jagogo was our first, like, he interviewed me for a reality check, and then we started talking, and we realized, damn, we got a lot of friends in common.
And there was no Facebook then,
There
so
was
you
no
had
Facebook.
real friends in
We had
common.
real friends in common. And he was from around here, and we kind of vibed on that, you know, being expatriate New Yorkers. And next thing I knew, he was like, here's a microphone, you do interviews, you know? And I was like, okay. And I was doing a Battle of the Bands thing.
That was the first
And
starring role
that
for
was-
Ace.
Yeah, that and the Kiss thing, Kiss Heaven.
Yes.
I was on that as well. They did a Kiss documentary. Because we're all
Nice.
Kiss fans. And so, tribute to Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter, the originals. So yeah, and we just started hanging out all the time, and I started doing more and more interviews, and I had a lot of contacts in the business, and I said, well, I can bring some like heavyweights onto the show. Let's do something with that. And I interviewed like Rob Halford, I think, or something like that. And then Danny also came into the picture, and he was doing Joey Ramone and stuff like that. So the show started to kind of get some legs, and
Right.
you know, we won some awards, and next thing you know, we
Nice.
actually had something going, and it's kind of carried forward. Now we're on our 21st year,
Wow.
over 500 episodes.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
That's right. I like it. Oh, yeah.
Well, I always think 21, right?
Oh yeah. So, you know, we have this amazing archive. We
Good
have
for
all
you.
kinds of, you know, artists.
And you're organized. I could use a little bit of that DNA.
I call it organized chaos.
Yes.
I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
good. That makes me happier
Yes.
because, and you mentioned Joey Ramone, and Joey is a permanent angel in our room.
Oh yes.
We moved our show to Otto Shrunken Head 2 years ago on Joey's birthday.
Oh.
And Joey's birthday
We
is
missed
May
her.
19th. So we're going on 2 years being here at Otto's. But let me
Nice.
just talk about for 1 second about this day, May 9th.
Yes.
Did
It's
you know-
my nephew's 5th birthday. by the way.
Today?
Yes, he's 5 years old. So
well,
I turned 50 on
Happy
Saturday.
birthday! Of course, we want to let you know that today, May 9th, was the day that Patty Hearst was let out of jail. And I think that's very important.
It is.
I'm gonna have a drink for that.
Yeah, you
She's
should.
actually, you know, making
She's-
money out of that.
She is. She is like
Cashed
the
in.
perfect one of
I love
those.
that.
I love it
It's
too.
hysterical.
It's the day that Prince Rainier became the leader of Monaco.
You know, he called me and told me about that.
On this date,
Yeah.
I don't know if you were even born yet. 1949, he
No.
became the king.
Did he?
Yeah.
The Prince. It's
Prince.
a principality.
Yes. Have you ever been there?
No.
I actually
I was there one time.
I was there one time too.
Oh, yeah?
Went to
love to
the
go.
casino, but only the
Me
part where
too.
tourists were allowed. didn't
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know which part I went to. I went with someone who was pretty, that's another story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that story.
Today is the day that the Beatles attended a Bob Dylan concert.
Oh yes.
Were you there?
No.
Did you hear about that?
It's.
You did.
I'm a historian, so. I
And
definitely-
it's the day that Piccadilly Circus was first lit by electricity.
Nice.
On this day.
on this
It's
particular
electric.
day.
It's
I
electric
love
for
it.
your nephew.
Yes.
Yeah, lots of things happened on this day.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise married Mimi Rogers, and we know where that went.
Yeah. That went south pretty fast.
He
It's
did?
yeah.
She never told me.
She didn't tell you.
How dare
They
you?
were married for a few years. He still lives in the apartment that he got with her.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's where little Suri hangs out now.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
it's also the day. Did you ever hear of the actress Laura Antonelli?
From Brooklyn?
I don't know who she is, but she was found guilty of cocaine possession on this day, May
Wow.
9th. So
Knowing that will.
you want to
enable-
look her up, right?
Yeah, I'll enable it.
I-
Now I'll be able to sleep at night.
Laura Antonelli. Yeah, they got her. Oh,
Good-
poor
good.
girl.
Yeah.
She was such a nice gal.
She was such a nice girl.
Cokehead.
Exactly.
She's a
her
freaking
and I had
cokehead.
cannolis once, and it was nice.
I know. It's also the day that President Wilson proclaims Mother's Day.
There
On
we
this
go.
day.
Yes.
This is the day.
See your
all
mothers out
because
there,
of
boys and girls.
President
He was
Wilson.
all right after all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some other birthdays besides your nephew is Rosaria Dawson's
Oh.
birthday is today.
Rosario
So
Dawson.
cute, that
She's hot.
girl.
Rosario Dawson. She was in.
She was in Rent.
Death Proof.
She was in
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now you're talking my language.
Right.
yeah. She's been in a lot of things.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Candace Bergen's birthday.
Thanks for doing good.
And Billy Joel's birthday is
Hey,
today.
Is it?
Yeah, Do you remember the band Little Fingers?
Yeah.
Well, Jim Riley,
Oh.
the drummer for Stiff Little Fingers, it's his
They're great.
birthday today too.
Mhm.
And
Tom Peterson from Cheap Trick. We love
yes,
Cheap Trick.
it's
I
his
interviewed
birthday
Cheap Trick.
today. Really?
Tom,
Nice guy.
Yes.
shout out to
We
you.
love you, Tom. We love the Cheap Trick.
And,
He's been on the show a couple
Mhm.
times.
Mhm.
Yes, it's. You want to read some other ones?
Sure.
It's
Steve Katz from New York City, rock guitarist and vocalist for Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Blood,
Nice.
Sweat, and
Nice.
Tears.
One of my favorites.
I love that band.
I love the name.
Yeah, that was
I
great.
mean-
Always a great name.
Spinning wheel. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I
Oh
used to
my
see that as a kid.
God.
Oh, I used
love
to be
that.
playing
Albert
on-
Finney's birthday. I
Albert
love
Finney, great
Albert
actor.
Finney. Amazing. I love him.
Mhm.
And then we like to celebrate the angels in the room. And you know, although he didn't pass away today, we do like to do the ones of today.
Mhm.
We got to give it up to little Adam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know. I know. And you got to fight for the right for the rest of our lives.
That's
Yes,
right. We must carry the banner.
Fight it, man.
R.I.P.
So, you know,
I actually
Laura.
met him and he was really nice. I didn't do an interview. I didn't get the chance to interview him, but I did meet him once, and we talked about the whole Tibet thing. And I found him to be really nice and very, very passionate about that particular subject.
Yeah.
And as in, like, we want to free Tibet from the yoke of Chinese domination.
You know
Yeah.
In
why?
my lifetime.
Huh?
Do you know why the Chinese do that?
What?
Because that's the watershed. All that,
That's true. And
all
then
that water
Himalayas.
up the Himalayas.
Yeah, we want to control that.
That's why.
Ah,
Because there ain't nothing else there. It's all mountain. It's nothing.
wow.
It's like they control the water.
Well, some of the other angels in the room, you know where the wild things are, Maurice.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
My favorite of all
I
time.
bet Adam was calling in. He's like, I need you.
Mhm.
I know. So, you know, they're together. Herschel Bernardi. Remember him?
Yes.
He passed away literally on this date, and he is an angel with us today.
Nice.
And
Great actor.
Paul Gauguin,
Paul Gauguin?
the
famous artist.
fabulous artist.
Nice.
And yeah, and
Any glass of absinthe for the love.
No?
No.
so that's enough for this show right now, and we're gonna get going and bring on our first guest. Are you
Oh,
ready
okay.
for entertainment
I am.
and being inspired
We're
by?
all about entertainment here
We
at
are.
Reality Check.
That's
But I
right.
do want to tell the boys and girls at home.
Please tell them.
Please go to realitychecktv.com to see more about Reality Check TV.
Absolutely, and it is National Butterscotch Brownie Day
So I
today.
suggest
So we
Yeah.
always ask for skeletons in the closet. So during the show, please feel free to share one with us. And whenever you do today, whoops, we're gonna give a butterscotch brownie, and they are sponsored today by Chef Robin Chesser. And
nice.
We need sponsors like that.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Food is good.
Food sponsors good.
yeah,
Food
wait
sponsors
till
better.
you try
sponsor,
these
yeah, food
brownies for this day. They are like dying and go to heaven. I swear to God. We'll be right back with more fun May 9th.
Yes.